At last, sorry about that, folks. We had a little bit of an issue. I had an issue trying to get um, on to a live video, which isn't what you want when you press it at 7 o'clock and it won't do it, and it just keeps going round in circles. You know what I mean, don't you? When you can't get onto the internet. Um, Good evening. Welcome back to Tuesday night's Motion is the Lotion. Um, Tuesday night is moving night. Movement matters. My name's Andy. If you're joining us for the first time, and I will be taking you through the movements tonight, of which we'll do a couple of sets after we've done a warm up. Just a little bit of housekeeping for you guys if you've forgotten over the last couple of weeks. Or you've not been watching any reruns, make sure you've got sensible shoes on, comfortable clothing, and have some water and have some fresh air because it's not the warmest night, but if you're likely to get a little bit of a dab on and you need some fresh air, if you can open a door or open a window, that's going to be beneficial. Um, Tonight's class is brought to you via Keithley Healthy Living's Wellbeing at Home um, Facebook page and project, and also in conjunction with the Rethinking Pain programme, where we look at helping people with long-term pain issues and supporting you. This being one of the many activities and programmes that are out there for you to access. Again, be nice to know who is online. Any comments? I've got one viewer so far. If that viewer makes themselves known to me, that'd be great. As I said, we've been off for 2 weeks, so we're going to keep it nice and light because I don't know whether you've been doing out or whether you've not been doing out. So we're going to go nice and steady tonight. We'll probably get a little, like I said, a little warm up in. A session of knees and hips and a session of backs. Keep it nice and steady tonight. Maybe not overdo that, so we'll probably finish a tad earlier. But yeah, your comments, anybody that isn't actually on Facebook that has accessed this through the internet, through Google, please drop me a WhatsApp if you've got me on WhatsApp. And what we'll do is we will get cracking. I think I've covered everything I need to cover. Just have a quick look, see if yes, Caroline, the Shipley class is on Friday. Are you making a well deserved appearance back with us? Hi Mandy, you okay? So I've got my first two comments online, so that's good. So sorry, the other thing I needed to mention as well, again, if you join us for the first time, is have something sturdy, something that you can lean on. You will be using a worktop, a table to hold yourself, a good solid chair. We will be doing some slides down a wall or a fridge freezer as we've used in the past. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Improvise, maybe cover another exercise that we've done earlier on, or maybe repeat one we did 2 or 3 exercises ago if you've not got the facility to do. And ultimately, it's about staying safe. We will be, at some stage, our arms will be out. Make sure you're not going to knock anything off the area that you're in. So make sure you've got that space, or tuck your arms in. Okay. So what we'll do, I'll take my glasses off. We'll get cracking. So what you need to be doing is either stood up or sat down, and you need to be moving your feet. I'll get me into shot a little bit better. Okay, let's just get those legs going. I'll move the chair back so I can get back a little bit further. Alright, so we're moving. Again, don't have to be as quick as me, you can be a little bit slower. Everybody can do this at their own pace. Got your arms going. And again, just controlling your breathing. Okay, and keeping just a nice pace for you, okay? Little arms, well, they're not little arms, some people have got little arms, okay, but we're going to push out in front at shoulder height. Okay, just a nice gentle warm up, bringing us back. Okay, back into the arms, down at the side. Okay, resting those hands, keeping those feet going. And we're going to slow that down to a stop. Okay, using the table or using the unit, I'm just going to rotate the ankle. So I'm going to go anti-clockwise and clockwise. Round we go. And just rotating, just nice and easy. Okay, you don't have to have your leg up as high as me, you can be a little bit lower to the floor. Okay, we're going to change to the opposite foot. Again, using the supports around you. If you can balance on one leg, fantastic. Just get those rotations in. And we're going to bob the feet back on the floor and get those legs going and up with the arms and up to shoulder height. Pushing out in front. Make sure you've got some music on. Okay, whatever you're listening to, let me know. Okay, and we're going to bring the arms back into the sides. Drop the hands down, keep the feet going. And we're going to slow it to a stop. Okay, so I'm just going to move in a touch. Okay, I'm going to, my feet shoulder width apart as you can see, arms down the side. And I'm just going to go down and hold the position, stretching this side. And then I'm back up. Excuse me, and we're over the other side. And back up again. So what I want to know, Caroline, then, are we having a cheeky bet next year on the on both Docks Forest Leeds games with each other? That is, but we come because I've lost my Sheffield Wednesday bet with a mate of mine, because obviously Sheffield Wednesday are staying where they are. Mind you, Leeds could be back there the following season. And back up we come, and over we go. We've got one more stretch on each side to do. And up, over you go. Again, focusing on your breathing, concentrating on what you're doing. Up we come, over we go. And back up we come. Okay, I'm going to move back a little bit, just get the feet going again and the arms. You're going to need to be sat down for the next one. Okay, I'm going to push out in front. And try and keep those arms up. If you struggle to get up there, just keep them down a little bit low, but push them out. Keep that going. And arms back in to the sides. Okay, dropping those hands down, keeping those feet going. And slowing that to a stop. So we're going to grab the chair. Okay. Sitting in the chair, but sitting forward on the chair. Okay, we're going to have one leg out straight, locking the knee. Okay, leaning over. Or just having the leg straight out. On the heel, feeling the stretch down the back of that outstretched leg and just holding that, feeling that tightness. Easing off. Okay, we're going to sit up and we're stretching out again. Over we go, holding. Again, focusing on your breathing. Try and keep the head up as best you can. Okay, don't have it tucked in. Okay, we're going to come out of that stretch and we're over again. And holding that position. And up we come. And reaching over. Again we go. Got one more stretch on each side. And we're back up. And out we go again. And just holding that. And then back into upright and over we go. Okay, Okay, this is our last stretch. So from this, okay, we're going to get back onto the feet, or we're going to get the feet going again and the arms going again. And we're going to give them a good push. Out in front, all down there. Okay. If you want to vary it with a bit of room, you can go out to the sides. Okay, it's entirely up to you. It boils down to room. Okay, bringing them back into the sides. Okay, dropping the hands down, keeping the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Right, okay. Arms across. You're going to need a bit of space here, so I'm just going to move to the one side. Okay. And if you mirror me, I'm going to go out to the side and open up. Just hold that stretch. And then come back. Turn again. Holding that stretch each and every time. And back we come. And out we go. And back in. And out. Again, holding that stretch. And coming back in again. And going back. And we've got one more stretch to do, so we're back in again, and out we go, holding that position, and coming back into the centre. Okay, just let the hands hang. Okay, feet going again, arms going again, and we're going to push out in front. Keep that going. Bringing them back into the sides. Okay, we're going to drop down again. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, we're going to do, I'm just looking at what it says on my screen here. Oh, I thought it said no internet connection, and I'm not talking to my sin. Okay, you can't see what I'm doing, so let me just move back a touch. Okay, heel and toe. So good pull up, good point down. Pull it up, point it. Pull it, point. And we're going to change to the other foot again, using a little bit of your furniture around you just to hold your balance if you need to. Just keep that going. Okay, and we're going to go back into moving those feet and those arms. And we're going to give it a push. And we're going to bring those arms back in. Dropping them down. And slowing that down to stop again. I'm just going to come in a little bit, okay? Looking straight ahead again, mirroring me. Okay, you're going to look over your shoulder. Just hold that position. Come back to the centre. Let's look up to the ceiling. And come back and look straight ahead and go out to the opposite side. And slowly come back to the centre. Drop your chin to the chest. And come back and look straight ahead. Going out to the side again. And coming back to the centre and going all the way across to the other side. Okay, back into the centre. Up you go, the ceiling. Back to looking straight ahead. Dropping the chin to the chest. And back to looking straight ahead. Going and moving again out to the side. And coming back into the centre. Going up to the ceiling. back to looking straight ahead. Out to the opposite side. Back into the centre. Chin down to your chest. And then from that position, we can make a full rotation with the head as best you can. Back to where you started. All the way back around again. And give those shoulders 3 good rolls forward, 3 good rolls backwards, and we'll finish our warm up there. Well done, folks. Hope that was okay. So let's come in, have a little look at who's joined us. Finger marks all over my glasses. Okay. Hey up, Nadine, you okay? Okay. So you're going to reply to my message then, me request, Caroline, or what? Are we going to argue the toss on Friday at the Kurgit Centre? Let's see. Okay, right. So knees and hips first. Couple of fillers. Okay. Just better turn the speaker on. I'll get that in a second. Okay, I'll just wait for the speaker to come on. Find the timer, which was all done. Okay, we've got right, we're all connected. Fantastic. Okay, we're not gonna do step ups because we haven't got any steps. What's that going on here? What have I done? Going wrong way around, that's why. Okay. we're gonna do squats. We're gonna do the leg alphabet. Let's get it out of the way, I think. Okay, we're going to do some lower back strengthening to fill in. We're going to do some wall slides. And we're going to stand on one leg. Okay, and we're going to, again, fill her in with some side bends. Hip back. Okay. Sitting and standing. Hip out. And leaning backwards to finish. Okay, so obviously you're going to need a chair at some stage, but you're going to be on your feet to start with. I'm just trying to get this down so I can get us in focus. Just pop those on there. I'll shift the chair out of the way. Okay, so you've got a bit of time to shuffle around, because I need to, so I'm guessing maybe some of you guys need to. Okay, the clock is ticking. Okay, so we're going to be in
3, 2, 1, go.
Down and push back up. So slowly down we go, and driving up, controlling the movement, pushing away. Down we go again, and push. Keep that going. We'll be coming up to the halfway mark shortly. Up we come. Halfway now.
Mark.
Okay, so again, we're not racing through these. Anybody that's joining us for the first time, we're nice and controlled in what we're doing, pacing our movements. Up we come. Down we go. And up we come again.
3, 2,
okay,
1.
So that's the first
Rest.
one out of the way. Okay, we're going to need a chair. Sitting down for the leg alphabet.
Mark. 3, 2.
I'm going to draw numbers, as I always do, but it's legs nice and straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. The aim is to get to 10. Okay, 5 in the 30 seconds, 6, 7, okay, 8, 9, and a big circle on 10. And if you do feel that endurance, okay, just stop. Okay, put the foot down, go to the other leg. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and just in the nick of time, one big fat
3,
circle
2,
for the
1.
10.
Rest.
Lower back strengthening, bit of a filler inner, so you need to be stood up. Okay, and all we're going to do this time is hands down the side. Okay,
3,
trying to
2,
look through your legs,
1.
basically.
Go.
Down we go. Can do this sat in the chair as well. So I'm going over, and I'm slowly coming back up. Over I go. Then slowly rising back up. Down again. And up we come. That's it, 30 seconds in. Again, focusing on that breathing. And up we come. Nice and controlled. And up we come. Okay, we've got 5 seconds to go. Let's try and squeeze one more in.
3,
Okay, we've got a little bit of a gap
1.
in between.
Rest.
Okay, so we've got 15 seconds. Okay, we're going to do the wall slide. Okay, so
Arc.
this is back against the wall. You can
3,
just about see me
2,
from in the distance.
1.
And
Go.
we're going to go down. And up we come. So again, slowly. Down we go. Push that up. And down. And driving that up. And again, slowly down we go. And pushing away.
Arc.
And up. So we're halfway through. Again, controlling that movement on the way down. And pushing away. And up. And down we go.
3, 2,
And resting
1.
there, folks. Well done. Okay, we're going to stand on one leg, so a bit of support around you if you've got it, which I have. Okay. I'm going to do 10 seconds on each leg. You don't have to do 10.
1.
Okay, but I'm going to go
Go.
up. I'm going to hold. I can balance on one leg, or I've got the support if I've got a wobble on. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at the timer, and now I'm changing. And again, changing at your discretion, your timings. Okay, if you do more than me, it doesn't matter. If you do less than me, it doesn't matter. Okay, halfway through. Again, the endurance coming through the lower part here, around your hips and your tops of your legs. Okay, changing. Oh, I've got a wobble on now. Just holding that position. Okay, 10 seconds to go. Holding it.
3, 2,
And
1.
the rest.
Rest.
In there. Well done. Okay, filler in. We're going to do some side bends. Okay. So again, we're going to go.
Arc.
Move back a bit. We're going to go over. if you've got any problems with your
3,
shoulders,
2,
just do
1,
that one. Okay, so
go.
you're going to go over, hold that position, and then come back, go over the other way. And back up we come, and over we go. And up we come, and over. I'm just thinking, Caroline, as well. Have you spoke to Pat? Is she okay? Over we go.
Arc.
And up we come. So we've gone past the halfway mark. Over again. And back up we come. And over. come. Over we go. And again.
3,
All done.
2, 1.
Okay.
Rest.
Hip back. So again, I'm going to use chair. I think I've got the space there. But my feet are on the floor. Okay, it's pretty self-explanatory to
3,
see.
2,
Okay,
1.
what I'm going to do,
Go.
I'm going to work my hip back. I'm going to keep my foot elevated. That creates a bit more endurance going through that hip. If you find the endurance a little bit too much, okay, then put the foot on the floor. And we go.
Arc.
Okay, so halfway, I'm going to change that over. Opposite foot and down. Okay, up we come. Pushing it back and bringing it in slowly. Driving away, controlling back. Driving away and back.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
and
Rest.
resting there. Okay, sitting and standing. So we're going to start in the chair.
Arc.
And all you're going to do is get out of the chair.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, up we come. The secret is lowering down, touching, bottom back, 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 nice and safe into the chair and driving up. Down we go, controlling and up. Down that goes, sitting back, up and down.
Arc.
Okay, and up. And down we go. And up. Slowly controlling. And just trying to drive out the seat. Okay, down we go. And up we come.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, and rest in there, guys. Okay, this time we're going to do hip out.
Arc.
So you can see me from there. So I'm going to just put my hands on the table.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
And I'm coming out to the side and back in. Out I go. In I come. Out. Again, controlling. Driving away. Slowly controlling on the way back.
Arc.
Okay, and now all I'm going to do, swap to the other side. Okay, I think if I can get in here and get my good side, out we go. So pushing away, controlling, push.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
rest in there,
Rest.
guys. Okay, last one, we're going to lean backwards.
Arc.
Okay, so it's hands on your hips, bit of room.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
arch
Go.
that back. And then come forward. Tilt over so your upper body's level with your hips. Feel the stretch in the back. Come back up and arch. And back to upright. Over I go. And back up. Arching.
Arc.
And back to upright. Over I go. And back up. Over we go. And back up we come. hand it over. Coming up to the last 5 seconds, folks. Okay.
3, 2,
There we go.
1.
That is your first
Done.
set of 10 done. Just one more set to go, guys. Okay, so grab yourself a drink, have a quick fresh air break and a drink break. Let's get back into the computer. Like I said, break it in easy tonight. After having, well, I would imagine most of you have actually had that 2-week break. Let's have a look. Oh, are you? Is that Neil chatting or you chatting, Anne? I would say the latter. But you know I don't mind that one bit. Okay. Bless you. Okay, so you guys just have your rest. Okay, we'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll stay on screen. Don't mind if I start talking to myself. It's what I do best, I think, sometimes. So we're gonna. I'm just gonna sort the laminates out for the next set of exercises, or well, our back exercises, to be honest with you. Okay. Okay, guys. So I think, well, obviously I know Anne and Neil have joined us, and unfortunately, one of our clients, a lovely lady, Rita Firth, passed away over Easter. To be fair, she was 95, and she was a very good active member, both at the class and socially, came to all the social dues and the Christmas dues, but sadly was taken ill and passed away over Easter. And I know I got a chair out for her today at Haworth just because it was Rita's chair where she sat every day. She wasn't as mobile as everybody moving around the activities. So she used to do with Pat some seated exercises, a little circuit, and they used to chat. And bless Carol brought some flowers in, so we put the flowers. I've actually got a picture of it, to be fair, which I'm going to put on Facebook later on, of Rita's chair, which will be out every week, with a set of flowers on, bless her. So just rest in peace, Rita. You deserve it at that age of 95. Okay, folks, right, we're going to crack on. We've got pelvis rotations. Okay, and then we're going to do some sitting lower back strengthening. We're going to do a push-up, okay, against the wall. I'm going to do it against the worktop because I've not really got a wall in here. Okay, and we're going to do, I'm just going to move that because that just comes on the back of another back strengthening exercise. Okay, we're going to do some rotations like we did in the warm-up. Okay, we're going to do some side bends. We're going to go to the lower back strengthening, which I've moved. Okay, we're going to do some upper body strengthening. We're going to sit and stand. Hip out or hip back. This is just a filler, just from an equipment point of view. And ultimately, we're going to finish with arching our backs. Okay, so let's get the timer on. Let's get back in position, get the chair out of the way. This will be your last set. It'll probably take us about 10 minutes. Okay. Get us back into shot. Okay, guys. So pelvis rotations to start with. Okay, we've got 5 seconds before we're due to start. If you've started already, it doesn't matter.
3,
Okay.
2,
but
1.
Again, good pelvis rotations, randomly changing direction. Doesn't matter whether you do 3, 5, 25. Okay. Just make sure that you've got that good rotation in. Really feel that push back, forwards and sideways. Okay, and then just change the direction when you feel like it. Keep working that round.
Park.
Okay, we're halfway through. Just keep that going. Again, focusing on your breathing and the exercise that you're doing. Okay, so the movement itself really matters. Sort of no scrimping or scraping on the rotation really. Okay, just make sure you're feeling it.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
and
Rest.
the rest in there. Okay, we're going to be seated for the next one. Can you see me? I'm just going to dip the screen a bit.
1.
Okay. So sitting in the chair, over, and back up. So this is the seated version of the one where we look through our legs. And again, focusing on that breathing. And over we go. And slowly back up. Again, controlled. Over. And back up. And over we go. And back up we come. And over.
Three, two,
And
1.
finishing
Rest.
there, folks. Okay, we are now on to press up against the wall.
Park.
I'm going to do mine. I'll lift the screen up a bit.
3,
Against
2,
the worktop.
1. Go.
Okay, and all I'm going to do, lower and push away. Slowly lowering, pushing away. Controlling that movement on the way down and pressing. And up we come.
Park.
And up. And up we come. And up. So we've gone past the halfway mark.
Three, two,
Okay,
1.
we're resting there, guys. Okay, we're going to go into rotation. So again, hands.
Park.
Okay, you can mirror me. Okay. All right, without
3,
taking anything out.
2, 1.
Okay.
Go.
I'm just going to reach round and come back. Reach round and back we come. Reaching round and in we come. Reaching round and back in.
Park.
And back and round and in we come. Again, if you're doing these at your own pace, that's fine. That's what it's all about. And back in and round we go. And
3,
coming back to
2,
the centre
1.
and
Rest.
resting there. Okay, back onto side beds again, folks. Again, I'm going to show you sideways. I know we didn't do this earlier on, and most of you know, to be fair. Okay, but we're going to go
3,
over.
2,
Try and stay
1. Go.
straight. Back over. Not going down like that. Okay. Over we go. and up and over and back in. Trying to keep as upright as we can so we get that stretching.
Arc.
Okay, we're halfway through. Turn to face you in a second. And none of you can tell me not to, because I can't hear you. Over we go. And back down. And over. Getting good stretches and good holds. Again, at your whatever time you choose to hold. And over.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
rest in there.
Rest.
Okay, so we're going to go lower back strength. So we're looking through our legs
Arc.
again. Okay, so we're in this position. Feet shoulder
3,
width apart.
2,
Arms
1.
down the side.
Go.
Going down. Looking through. Slowly. Back up. If this is a bit too much for you, you can do the seated version. Okay. If you're not already doing it, and up we come. Over we go. And up we come. Okay, and over.
Arc.
And back up. Over. And up we come. We're coming up to 10 seconds left on this one. Over. And up we come.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
and we're resting. There. Okay, upper body strengthening. Okay, so we need to be in the old Franz Klammer position, the skiing
Fine.
position. And we're just going to keep the knees and the hips nice and
3,
steady. There's no
2,
moving.
1.
Pull back.
Go.
Up to the ceiling. Okay, squeezing the shoulder blades. And slowly down. Squeeze the shoulder blades by pulling up the elbows to the ceiling as best you can. Okay. And again, just holding that position. If you struggle to that position, just stand up a little bit. Okay. Or come out of that position, have a little stretch, and come back to it. Okay. Up we come. And down we go. Up we go. And down. Up. Down. Up. Okay, squeezing in. Last one coming up. Squeeze those shoulder
3,
blades.
2,
And
1.
bring that down. Nice and
Rest.
easy. Well done. Sitting and standing, the harder version. Okay, so
Arc.
I think I can get away with this.
3,
Oh, without
2,
falling over the chair.
1.
Okay, so
Go.
sitting down, touching the chair, and back up I come. Down I go, shorts to touch, and up. If you find it hard, just do the version we did earlier. It's still the same, it's just not as difficult as this one is. Okay, down we go. Touching.
Arc.
And back up, so we're halfway through, controlling that movement down, and up we come. There we go, and up, down. Okay, squeeze one more in I think. Down we go.
3,
And
2.
back up.
1. Rest.
Okay, hip out or hip back, it's up to you. Okay, let's move the chair out of the way.
Arc.
So whether you guys can just
3,
about see me.
2, 1.
Okay, I'm going to go hip out to the side. Pushing slowly in. Okay, we're coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
Okay, so I'm going to swap to the other leg. Just move a little bit more in so you can see what I'm doing.
Three, two, one.
Okay.
Rest.
Rest in there. Okay, leaning backwards to finish off tonight. Okay,
Mark.
well done. You deserve a rest. Okay,
Three,
started a bit
two,
early.
one.
Marching.
Go.
And over I go. And back up I come. And arching that back. And back up I come. Over I go. And up we come. And arch that back. And back to upright. Over.
Mark.
And up. And back we go. And up we come. Over we go. And back up. And arch. And back we come. Well done, guys.
Three, two, one.
Okay,
Done.
we are resting there, folks. Well done. Okay, I'm getting a bit warm in here, me. Okay, let's have a little look. Right, okay, well done, guys, tonight. Sorry about the dodgy start. Bless. She were a lovely lady, and she were used to love the fact that she'd always have her hair clipping. God love her. But yeah, she'll be sadly missed. Right, so folks, that is it for tonight. Okay, don't want to do too much because, like I said, some people have only just got back into it today, yesterday. Anne and Neil, fair play to you for making one in tonight. Okay, I don't think I've had. I'm checking my phone, to be honest with you. Anybody on the old WhatsApp saying that they've joined us tonight? But thank you to Mandy, Nadine, Caroline, Neil, and Anne. I'll just make sure I've not left anybody else out. Oh, that's it. You've just joined the class. A bit late. Depending on what time you joined, okay, but well done. You can always go back, it's recorded, and you can do tonight's at your leisure. Nadine, you're welcome. I will see you on Thursday. Caroline, I hope to see you Friday. Mandy, I'll see you tomorrow. And Neil and Anne, I'll see you Friday. Okay, it's bingo and Super 5 bingo and play your cards right there. So all being well, I nearly said Tuesday then, but hopefully I'll see you Friday. So enjoy the rest of your week, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will catch up with you as soon as I possibly can, which will be when I see you. So have a fantastic evening, and I'll catch up with you soon. Cheers now, bye bye.